What's up, YouTube? Atheist Vape is checking in. Today, we're going to be talking about the Innokin MVP. Boom! So there it is in all its glory. Got the Typhon GT 5 ml tank on this bad boy. So yeah, this is the MVP. It's a little big, it's a little different, and it's a little square. A lot of people are rocking more of the cylinder look, especially if you're more used to the, if you go from the Ego to a bigger or better vaporizer, it's kind of weird going to the box. But you know what? I chose this one because it had rave reviews all across the board. It has awesome battery life, and Innokin guarantees their products. So a lot of that added up, and I thought, I'm going to go this route. Before I learned about mechanical mods, I didn't really want to jump into this too deep because I really think before you go this route, learn about batteries, learn about resistance, wattage, all that stuff. So this is simple. This thing's got a chip in here. I mean, you're never going to have to worry about blowing yourself up or anything crazy. But this is the kind of build, or the kind of mod more for somebody who's not into sub-ohming, or you wouldn't really want to put a dual coil build on this thing. I don't know how it would handle it. I don't even know if it would fire it up. It'll tell you the resistance regardless. Even if you had a 0.2 build or something, the screen's going to let you know, and we'll talk about that. So yeah, let's vape on a little bit and show it off. So again, I got the Typhon. It's a 510 connection. There's the little beauty ring here. It also has Ego threading, so if you've got a mini Pro tank, you can throw that sucker on there and you're good to go. Hell, it even works with those shitty plastic tanks. So cheers. So in an earlier video, when I compared this to the mechanical mods, I said, I prefer the mechanical mod just because it hits a little better, and that's true, it does. But the benefit to this is it's a little more of a discreet smoke. You still can produce huge clouds, but like when I go to school and stuff, sometimes it's nice to bring this because the battery is going to last me for days, and it doesn't bug people as much, which is nice. So if I want to take smaller puffs, I can do so. Alright, so let's show you a little bit about this sucker. This is the case. It came in here. Kind of cool. Blah, blah, blah. Open that sucker up, and in there we had, it came with the iClear 30. And what else? Oh, and a charger. And I'll show you that too. It's the Itaste charger for the MVP. And it's got multiple hookups, so you can actually plug in your, you can charge your vaporizer, and other devices, your iPod, whatever, at the same time. And it's just a USB, so if you've got, a good cell phone USB wall plug-in, it'll work just fine. So yeah, really super easy to work with. That's where you plug it in to charge. And here's a really cool feature. You switch this button here to on, plug in your USB, and you now have yourself a portable cell phone charger for real. Alright, if I can just figure this one out. It's my girlfriend's cell phone, so forgive me here. Oh, come on. Well, anyway, plug that sucker in, and you can charge your freaking cell phone from the vaporizer. It'll work for your tablet. It would work for your, iPod, whatever. You can charge stuff through your vaporizer, and you can still probably vape on this thing most of the day, if not all day. It's got a 2600 milliamp battery in here. I have never had this thing die on me. I generally would charge it in the morning if I was going to use it all day. Wouldn't even worry about it that night. Go to bed, slap it on the charger for about an hour, totally ready to go. It's got a digital display. When I click that, it tells me my resistance, my battery life. So it's coming in at 2.0. It's coil I built in there. Okay, so on here we've got our volts, and this is how you scroll through. You just click it, and it goes from 3.3 to 5 in 0.1 increments. And you know, you can adjust accordingly. They come with a little guide when you get like Hanger Pro tanks and stuff to tell you where to go, but I don't know. I just adjust the taste. And up here you got your watts. Hold that down, and I got it at 11 watts. And I'll show you here. Cycle through. Boom. So, yeah, 6 to 11. Not bad. I mean, it gives you a good range. In a previous video, when I was comparing it to the VTR, I forgot to mention the VTR goes up to 15 watts. So there is the extra juice there. So I think I'm going to do another video on that to kind of redeem myself. I hadn't played around with it enough. I rushed the video a little bit. I didn't get to fully explore the VTR like I have the MVP. And so when I made that video, I was like, oh, why would you get the VTR? They're basically the same thing. Well, turns out they're not basically the same thing. As a matter of fact, if I got a rebuildable tank and put it on the VTR, you are going to build, or you're going to produce bigger clouds. There's no doubt about that. And so I want to talk to Rose City Vapesters about maybe borrowing the VTR again, so that, and maybe get a different atomizer than the iClear. I know that's the one that comes with it, but I personally don't really like the iClears. Some people do. They just don't hit that well for me, and I don't know, they fill up with juice fast, they leak a little bit. I don't like dealing with them. I hate those top-fed coils. I think that's the dumbest design in the world. So anyway, I hate the iClear 30. But let's see. Let's pull her apart a little bit here. So there is your 510 connection. And here's your beauty ring that comes with it. And here's your ego threading. So if you have an ego, you know, like the Mini Pro Tank 2, just screws right on there, covers it up, looks good. And I can't remember what the outermost threading is. So maybe one of you guys can comment in the comment section and let me know what size that is. Again, real basic design. I threw a skin on here. This was a black Itaste MVP. Rose City Vapesters actually gave this to me for free, so that was pretty cool. I like the look of the blue on there. Kind of keeps it protected. So yeah, up here is your your switch to fire it up. So you can see the green there. That means I'm fully charged, and oh, non. That means there's nothing there, and I got 4. It goes up to 4.1 volts for charge. So see how it says non? That means nothing's up here. So I actually use this as my you know, my resistance meter, basically, to know what my builds are at. So it's kind of nice to have. I probably should just buy one, just to, I don't know, maybe they're more accurate. I don't know. This thing's pretty good. It's been spot on so far. So there we go. It's coming at about 2.1. 2 to 2.1. So yeah, I mean, it's a really cool setup. I highly recommend this. It's a little big, but you know, compare it to a cell phone, it's really not that bad. It's a little bulkier. It's about the thickness of an old cell phone, and well, about the same size as like those old Nokias. It's a little heftier, but you know, with a smaller atomizer up top, it's really not that bad. It fits in your pocket just fine. I mean, even with these big honkers on here, it's really not over encumbersome, or you know what I mean. It's not that bad. It's really not. So I really enjoy this thing. Highly recommend it. I ended up paying a lot of money for this, so I'm not even going to recommend the store that I picked it up from. It was an online store. Rose City Vapesters has this thing for $50, so go pick it up from him. Or might even be $40. I could be wrong. I think it's $40. Killer deal. You can find them online for probably even cheaper or around the same price. But be wary. There are a lot of fakes out there, and Itaste has, if you can see here, a serial number you can scratch off. And that's how, and you go on their website and make sure it's legit. There are a lot of fakes out there, so you do want to be careful. Highly recommend buying it from a legit dealer, which Rose City Vapesters are, you know, licensed to sell Innokin. So it's all real stuff. So here's some of the stuff on the back. Again, it's variable voltage, variable wattage. Let's see, it gives you a puff counter. That's kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care how many times I've puffed, and it randomly, I don't remember when it flips back around to 0, but I mean, what's the point? Who cares? I guess to know how long it's been since your last charge. I don't know. Anyway. Short circuit atomizer protection. So if there's any kind of crazy thing wrong with your coil, you're not going to fry your battery or do anything stupid, which is really cool. I like that. It's not going to work if it's not set up right. Again, tells you your battery level. Remembers your last set voltage or wattage after charging. That's really nice. Or when you turn it off. Yeah, and then to turn it on and off is just 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Off. 1, 2, 3. On. Boop, boop. That's it. Really simple vaporizer. Yeah. Go check this thing out. Again, they're everywhere. You don't need me to put a link for you guys. You can go on eBay. You can go to any probably vapor website and they'll be carrying this thing. Now, if they're a legit site, they'll say so. They'll say that they're a registered dealer or whatever. If they're not, they won't. So, you know, keep an eye out. Yeah, thank you for watching my video. Hope you guys subscribe to my channel and click a like. I got a contest going on. When I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away this Typhon GT along with a stainless Nemesis mod here, 2 eFest 18650 batteries, a charger, and 3 bottles of e-juice from Rose City Vapesters. Those are 15 ml bottles, any nicotine strength that you like, any flavor you like, that he has anyway, which he has over 30, so I'm sure there's something for you there. So yeah, help me hit 100 subscribers, and we'll give this thing away. So I'm gonna vape out here, guys. So peace and love, YouTube. Atheist Vapist out.